Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode, or not episode, I'm sorry, another video. I'm going to just be doing a quick little, what do you call it? Uh, I don't know what to call it. You guys know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm going to play Conquest. I'm going to try out another bot. Basically, not an overview. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. But basically, I'm just going to do a series kind of thing, start a series on this game where I do for the free rotation, just show you each god that they have in the rotation at the moment, and basically use them. I don't have any experience with them either, so I'll be doing just as good as you would be probably, unless you're just good with picking up gods really easily. But you're gonna see a news perspective on a new god. So I'm going to start with Terra because I was gonna start from one. I was just going to go across, but I already have Vamana, and I don't think I've actually showed you guys any gameplay of Vamana. Okay, then I'll start with Vamana, which is like Avatar Aang, fifth avatar of Vishnu. It's a Hindu god. Um, so like the Avatar Aang on the Airbender, I think this is what he's put, like, supposed to be representing this, this guy. Or this guy's supposed to be representing the Avatar Aang, but of course he didn't have an umbrella or anything, but I think their god has something to do with what this guy looks like. More than what Avatar Aang looks like. But anyway, um, so this is Vamana, and he has a lot of skins. I don't think I have that team thing where I can activate it so everyone can use any skin, and if I did, that would be the perfect time to use that for one of these videos, so I can always activate one, showcase a skin pretty much, like an avatar, like a god and a skin, at the same time. Like Osiris, I did Frankenstein when I did Osiris the first time. Like kind of like that. When I did when I did the Osiris video, also guys, if you watch the Osiris video and you're kind of confused because you didn't watch the very end of it, I realized after I even uploaded it and people were watching it that you see I already have 69 worshippers with this one. I've used it quite a bit. I like Vamana. He's really good. But anyway, I'm just going to show you the skins while I talk. But what was I talking about? I don't hear any game sound. That's the only thing. But I'm hoping you guys can hear me. But this is one of the skins for Vamana. Here's a second skin. But what was I saying? Jeez. It's fine. I don't really remember or know. I don't know what he's considered. That was like the Avatar version. Like the blue avatars. It's like a little Cholo version, whatever Cholo is. Hopefully it's not racist. Little Mexican dude. And then here's the diamond or gold version. So I actually do like this version the best. And then I guess it would be this version and then the regular version because these three are just him with different clothes. Instead of like a totally different, he looks completely different like this. He looks completely different like this. Anyway, yeah, so let's get right into the video. Hopefully, we have 29 minutes until it's been a 33-minute video. So I've been able to go over 30 minutes, but like only like I don't know, like that Smite video I uploaded, it had 26 it was 26 minutes into the video until it cut it into a second video. So like I never know when it's going to happen. And if it does happen, then like you guys it hurts me and you because I record a whole episode, make progress in a game that I can't go back on the progress, and then like I have to apologize to you that you didn't see the progress I made. I don't know. It's just don't mean to make this just about complaining, but if you guys are new to the channel, basically what I'm talking about is I'm doing a, a daily Minecraft series, and the way I do it is actually I could put my if I hold on, this is your Titan is if okay, I put game tips on here, but I didn't need them. But this is good for people that don't want to play. So this is your Titan. If it is defended, it is defeated. If it is defeated, your team will lose the game. This guy right here, your Titan, he comes to life. He just went into this solid form when I first got in the game. So if he's defeated, we lose the game. And then same for the other team. They have a Titan at the very end. After there's there's a Phoenix, and then you get to the Titan after the Phoenix. And then there's normally towers which are right here. Just for people that don't know how to play the game. There's different game modes, but they all have towers pretty much, except for arena. That's just a arena See that you set your towers to protect against enemy. It protects against the enemy team's advancement. So them trying to get forward, it stops them because they have to get through this first before they can go any further. And these look pretty cool. Normally it's always something different. Like this one's a dragon wrapped around it. It's pretty cool. They're always different. Like not having no sound is kind of sucks. Good crap. I guess I'll turn the sound back off on my TV, so at least I can hear something. You have gained a level. If you have auto level enabled, a new ability has been selected for you. How do you turn that on? That's what I was gonna say something about. Uh, oh no, I need to run. Oh, I have teammates. Okay, well that could help. Yeah, his first ability is this ability, the one I just rerun. But yeah, if you start getting hurt and you realize you're gonna die, I would definitely run away when you get around to half health. This is the first time I've seen all this stuff. You can rapidly heal, replenish mana, and buy items while you're in the team's fountain. I haven't bought anything for him. Okay, it gets a little loud. I'm not sure if it's playing through through the game. What am I trying to say? I have 2,000 already. How did that even happen? Maybe I had it when I first started. Who knows? No, I probably should have got a relic, but who cares? Okay, I just wanted to let her talk, so if you guys could just hear that, you don't have to have me repeat it. But yeah, basically, the jungle is like where these little small versions of these things, there's like not just little minion guys, they're certain things. They give you certain buffs when you use them and stuff like that. Um, so the minions on the lanes are different in aspect to like what the purpose of them for is. Um, hold on, I'm just trying to concentrate. Okay, who is this thing? Argus? Is that its own person? Is that its own god? No, it's this woman. Zodiac Assassin. Dang, I just changed it to the where it has their names instead of whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna attack that. They got it anyway. Jeez, that was good. But what was I talking about? Yeah, the jungle. So basically, the jungle has animals. They give you buffs. So like, you can get a damage buff, which is the red. If you look on the map, that little red thing that's timing back up, uh, it's like a red, like little Pac-Man looking symbol. Um, oh, I don't have any mana. That's what's happening. I didn't realize I didn't have other help. I mean, I'm just trying to pay attention to too many things at once, and I'm not good at paying attention to multiple things. So I'm just trying my best. Okay, but anyway, Vamana is really cool. I guess I'll show you his abilities in a second. I forgot all about that aspect of it. Oh no. Jeez. Ooh, that's a huge thing. How are these women turning into? I mean, what? Who am I facing against? Oh, they're same person on the same. No, same person, 10 teams. No, I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. Ah, hit me again. So you've been slain. While waiting to respawn, purchase items using your gold. You've earned it as if you were in the team's fountain. So I can buy stuff right now. Magical protection. What am I dying against? So basically, when you die, you can go out of this, press down the D-pad, and it'll show you what kind of damage you took. So it looks like I took a little bit of damage of magical, took a little bit of damage of magical, and then when I got killed by the Phoenix, it was physical. But it looks like the people that are on the other team are using magical damage. So you want magical protection because of that. So you press left on the D-pad to get back to this menu, and then I would buy the one that has the most. For in my case, that's what I would do because I don't really know exactly. I don't have enough time to read it and then understand it and then buy based on that. So I just buy. I look at the numbers: 80% magical protection, health. Boom. Now I have more health and more magical protection. For this one, you get physical power and physical protection. So you get. I do physical attacks. I don't do magic. So I need physical power. I don't need magical power. So you make sure you understand what type of god you have. Do you have a physical like a god that uses physical attacks, or you have a god that uses magical attacks, and level up your attacks based on that. But just so you guys can read this, I'm gonna open this up for you. Um, since I'm not attacking or anything, but Vamana opens up his umbrella in front of him and sprints forward, doing damage to all enemies and knocking them into the air. So right now it does 70 damage because um, I have. Oh, you're gonna attack me. Okay, might as well attack back. Ah, I really wanted to kill them. Yeah. You can't get back over there. Nope, you're staying right here. Ah, it got him. Yes, you see that? So the move I just used to kill them. That's why I like him because he has that umbrella. You can just swing it at people when they're running away. So this is his third ability. His O if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, and your A if you're on Switch. But the O, Vamana spins his umbrella out in front of him, kind of like Superman, Iron Man shield. He can throw it like a frisbee kind of thing. Hold on. All right. Anyway, yeah, he throws that in front of him. It hits. It doesn't stop at one person. It hits everyone in it. It like goes in a certain formation. Like it goes out in front of him. It does its thing, and then after that, cool. I'm about to go over the one I just used to kill that person. I killed him again. How did I do the damn? How did I? I mean, what? I don't know how I killed him, but I'm gonna go back. Okay, so third ability. So he spins the umbrella out in front of him, hitting anyone in its path for damage and slowing your enemy. So it slows them and does damage. Uh, and slows their attack speed and their movement speed. After reaching its destination, the umbrella returns back to Vamana, hitting everyone in its path again. So it goes forward and hits everyone, and it goes back and hits everyone. So it hits them on the way there and back normally is what I try to accomplish and get the most amount of damage from that. But I like leveling up my umbrella because I like getting enemies that are trying to run away pretty much. Um, what did it say about the fountain? I don't know, but relic definitely want this one where I can teleport away. And then I like boots, physical power, movement speed. Alright. And then I'll just come back later if I need to. It would probably already beat him by the time I die again if I ever die. I don't think I've died the whole time. One time? Okay. Oh. Oh, 16 and 0. Nice. They're only level 12. 16 kills and only 2 more levels. That's weird. No. I guess more than 2 enemies. Yeah, that'd been perfect time to use that and just kill them. Finish them off because they're low health. It doesn't do like a tremendous amount of damage, but I don't know why I just did that. Jeez. I forgot to buy more health potions. Let's upgrade that. Yeah, so Armored Umbrella. This is the most important one. This is good for getting kills or taking down damage. I'll help him in a second. Vamana infuses Umbrella with his armor, reinforcing it while he strikes. Fourth, doing damage to all enemies in a cone shape. So I'll show you. Nope. That's the cone shape that it's saying. So like basically watch. Hits everyone in the area. Does damage to the gods. A pretty good amount of damage. Watch this. They normally run away when I start using this ability. I have to chase them. Oh, 2 hits. Oh, there's that. Yeah, so basically it does a lot of damage at the end of the day. See how it slowed him? I can catch up, do some damage. Oh, did they beat someone? Oh, they beat the giant, for whatever fire giant. I got the last. Wow, she did all the damage. I just hit him, and then like I hit him right after she took him all the way down to low health. See, that's the thing. I don't. Some people steal kills from me, but I know they don't mean to. Like, and sometimes some people do. Some people really do want that kill. That's fine, you know. Uh, if they want it, they can have it for all I care. If it means them leveling up and getting stronger and being able to help me, you know, especially I got. It's all about team. It's a team game. So this is their enemy Titan, which looks completely different, doesn't it? You see it? They don't even have arms. Oh, you're trying to attack me now. Yeah, stay back. You know what? Jeez. Alright, cool, whatever. And I'll be stronger than ever when I come back. So physical power, magical protection. That's all I need. Physical power, magical protection. I'm not using magical. I don't need magical protection or physical. I don't need magical power. I need physical protection. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm just confused at this point. Never mind. So basically, I do need this and this. And, oh, another relic. I can do that. I haven't been using him because I'm not really anyone that I'm worried about killing me or anything. Anyway. And he's already dead. I was assuming it'd be like that much. Look at this person's arm. Look at that face. So basically that is Vamana. So I didn't show you the last ability. So Vamana grows to an enormous giant. Well, okay, I'll just have to read it after. But part of this whole review, it only took 15 minutes to do that game, and it's supposed to be a 30-minute video. So I'm not gonna do another one because I know that the next game is not gonna be this easy. I'm not even sure if I picked easy bots or what. I can check, I guess, later. But what I was saying is what was I saying? So basically, I don't have to worry about time anymore because I'm going to end it earlier. But I'm going to show you real quick the all of his abilities, you know, so you guys can know all that. So if you guys want to try him, because Smite is free, so if whether you're playing it on Xbox, PlayStation, I mean, it's on all consoles. It's on mobile, I think. There's something called Smite Pocket Smite Blitz. I think it's called Smite Blitz. But really, there's one called what is it called? Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Now I didn't like the name of it either, but that it's basically Smite, exactly like it. It's just a little easier to play because you're playing on a phone. But I went 9-2, got 16 assists. If you saw the type of build I was building towards physical power and magical protection because that's what it was killing me. I was going against mages, 2 mages, and then 1 physical person, which I think they even did magical damage or something like that. I'm not even sure, but that's kind of how you got to play this game. You gotta there's a lot of advice someone can give, but at the end of the day, build based on and in the game you can even see what other people are using. So once you get more used to the what looking at boots, like what does that mean for someone, you know, what is seeing this shield, like what does that mean they're using. So once you know oh yeah, it costs money to send gifts. That's not cool. But anyway, once you know what they're building, how they're building their character, that's how you can base what you're doing off of. So at least as far as protection goes, your attacks is always going to be the same. Someone that uses if you're using someone that uses magical damage, then you're going to build against magical, or I'm sorry, you're going to build, you know, for magical protection or magical power. Like him, it tells you. Okay, so it tells you. This is how you read it. I can't point at it or anything, but like as you see Vamana at the very top left, you see fifth avatar of Vishnu, and it shows his picture. Under that, it says Hindu. That is the type of god he is. He comes from that, you know, religion or whatever. Then next to it, it shows you the type of damage they do. It's going to be either physical or magical. Then next to it, it's going to tell you the type of god he is. He's a warrior. There's mages, there's hunter, or there's not mages. I think there's something called mages. Yeah, there's mages, there's hunters, there's different types of gods. So he's a warrior. And then the god rank is based on how many worshippers he has. So as the more often you use him, the more worshippers you get. The better you play, the more worshippers you will get each game. And then under that, so under all those four things, it says show me worshippers. Under the worshippers, it shows you like his little description. Your umbrella is used to rain down pain. Feeling small, awake the sleeping giant. And his fourth ability, he becomes a giant. So I guess it just kind of gives you an overview of the god he is. So pretty much his um, Oh, that's cool. His buff, every god has a passive, and this is the passive. It's going to be all the way on the bottom. So a percent of his physical protection is converted into physical power. So 20% of the protection that I build him with, so if I have like 100 physical protection, 20 of that will go to power. So for every 100, just think about 20 goes to power. So you can base that off of, so the more protected he is physically, the more power he'll have. I didn't know that. So now I'll use that to my advantage. His fourth ability, Vamana grows to an enormous giant. Vamana is enraged. He is immune to crowd control, gains protections, physical power, massive regeneration, and his basic attacks now damage all nearby enemies. When Vamana is in a colossal form, taking damage from gods increases the duration, and Vamana can pass through player-made walls. Oh. Player-made walls. Oh, like Ymir puts up that huge frost thing. Okay. You may cancel it, his you may cancel his giant form early. Because, yeah, I didn't know you could do that, so I just been chasing people with the giant form, but now I know I can just go out of it and then just throw my umbrella or do the clear the path where you run with the umbrella in front of you. I can start doing that instead of, when I'm getting them low and then they just, like I said earlier, they run away. But that's what it does. So the type of damage, it tells you the type of damage is physical, the amount of protections it gets for each level. Like you actually choose to level it up. You level it up what 4 times. So it shows 5. It starts with 1, and then the second one is the first time. Second upgrade is 25. So that's how it kind of works. And then he only generates 1% health every 2 seconds or zero point 0.2 seconds. That much shield. He's colossal for 6 seconds, and then um, for every time he gets hit, he it adds 5 seconds. So pretty much, I don't know why it's like that. Oh, okay. So he can be like that for up to 16 seconds, because his duration originally is 10, and you can add up to after it says you can add up to 10, and it costs 100 to use it, 100 mana. So just keep that into account when you're trying to use multiple abilities, if you have enough to use it before you do it. There's a lot of things that can take into account when playing MMORPGs. They're normally way more intense and uh, in depth than they make it seem like. But anyway, his third ability, Vamana spins out an umbrella in front of him, hitting everyone in its path for damage and slowing your enemy's attack and movement speed. After reaching its destination, it returns back to Vamana, hitting everyone in its path again. So it's a projectile, which means it can be thrown. Just for example, this ability is a cone shape. So whatever he does, the ability will be put out in a cone shape. And then this one's a line. It's just straight. So when you press it, basically when you use abilities, it's a double press. Once to show what the ability is going to do, and the second time to confirm it. So you can see it's showing a line for this ability. When you actually click it the first time, it shows a cone for this one, and for this one it shows a projectile that's being thrown. This one, it's a buff, so you don't see anything. You might see like an area around you that's highlighted or something like that, but basically a buff is something you give to yourself or something that takes away from someone else. Alright, so his second ability, Vamana infuses his umbrella with his armor, reinforcing it while he strikes forth, doing damage to all enemies in a cone. And he tells the type of damage. It affects the enemy. It tells you if it affects yourself. And And then the last ability, or first ability, he opens his umbrella in front of him and sprints forward, doing damage to all enemies and knocking them into the air. So that's cool. If you're about to die or something, you can do that because it stuns them, so they won't be able to be shooting you. And you can run and run, um, and knock them out of the air, and then just run away, or just run through them, past them to get to start healing if you don't feel like just recalling or just running back to your base or whatever like that. You can use it in whatever way you see fit. So that's him, and I'll just show you his stats real quick, and then maybe a couple skins that I didn't show you, wasn't able to show you earlier. But it is better to look at skins in this menu than the other one. So this is his health. He starts off with 578 health, and it shows you the plus next to it, 88, and the plus 39 for the mana. Basically the number in that column, it shows you each level how much it goes up. So some of them say 0, doesn't go up at all unless you change it with like the stuff you buy. So his health goes up 88 every single time he levels up. So if you do the math, 88 times 20, that's what you'll get. And then as far as mana, the same thing. So you get way less mana for him. And then his speed is 375, attack is 12, range is 12. I'm sorry, attack speed looks like almost a hit a second, almost. Damage is 39, and it goes up 2 every level. Physical damage is 21, magical damage is 31. Health per second that he gains is 8.5 health per second, and he gains 5.11 health per second, and then of course it increases the amount to the right of it. So that's kind of how that works if you guys are iffy on that. And then just the last thing that for me it's not important because I know it's not real, but a lot of people might want to know this, just at least so it's in the video. So if you want to pause it right now and read it, you can. I'm just going to keep it still for a while, and then maybe like in a couple seconds I'm going to scroll down. I guess I might read it through small. Huh. I guess I can read it real quick. So, though small of stature, Vamana, the fifth avatar of Vishnu, should never be underestimated. His harsh lessons in humility have shamed even the proudest of kings. The demon king, Bali, was fair and righteous, yet for all his virtues, Bali was extremely proud and driven by fierce ambition. After conquering the underworld and all of the earth, Bali managed to wrest the heavens from the god Indra. Unable to reclaim his seat, Indra implored Vishnu for aid. So basically, she went to him like, "Hey, can you help me?" Um, so basically, the king wasn't able to get his crown, like he wasn't able to get his crown, her throne back, like his title as king, back from this other person. So he asked Vamana to help. And so Vishnu took the form of a small mortal man, a priest named Vamana. Oh. Avatar of Vishnu. Indra implored Vishnu for aid. Okay, so Indra went to Vishnu to get her. Oh, okay, so she took heaven from the god Indra, or he took heaven from the god Indra. Indra was like, "Hey, I need that back. I'm gonna hire this hitman Vishnu, basically, to do the work for me." So she took the form. So Vishnu took the form of a small mortal man, which was what you see right in front of you. The priest named Vamana. In this splendid palace, Bali was given gifts to the poise. I guess a lot of gifts. Vishnu, disguised as a monk, Vamana, and carrying a wooden umbrella, requested only as much land as he could cover in 3 steps. Bali offered Vamala an island, but Vamana stuck to his request, which Bali granted against the wishes of his advisor. Immediately Vamana grew to cosmic proportions, crashing through the ceiling of the place and filling the sky. With one colossal step he engulfed all the earth and the underworld. With a second step he consumed the heavens. Now, with everything under his 2 units, Vamana had nowhere to place the third step. He challenged Bali to go back to his world or offer somewhere else for him to step. Bali's demon army surged forth, but the demon king held them back. Bowing in humility, Bali offered his head as the third step. Vamana sends Bali to the underworld, but, in recognizing Bali's benevolence, so I guess goodness, he shows mercy by granting him sovereignty over it and the appreciation of Bali's sacrifice. Vishnu returned control to the heavens to Indra and left his avatar behind, but he also left behind a valuable lesson. Even the mightiest and arrogant of kings can be humbled by the smallest of men. So that's the lesson. Not real, not a real person, not a real story, or not a real thing that happened, but it even has a lesson. That's good. So that's the lore behind it, guys. But if you guys are enjoying the video, or if you guys enjoyed it, please definitely go ahead and slap the like button and subscribe for more videos. If you guys want me to do like an item and ability builder video of gods of that you want, I can play the god, check it out, and then let you know based on the type of attack he has, all that stuff, what I think would be the best build to have. It's just all about opinion, but really, when people made the game, they know with these items they would work the best. So there is a good way out there, and I'll definitely try to find it for you guys if you guys are wanting to do that. But either way, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I'll let you guys see this real quick. Oh, the avatar. All right, have a blessed day. Bye bye.